Yeah, I just finished with Omar. Hey, there you go again. And there goes Jason. Hold on, I'll get back with you. Come on over here, Jason. Aloha, my friend.
Hey, Willie, aloha. Welcome to Maui.
Well, thank you so much. What a beautiful place this is.
We're not going to let you go.
Well, what do we got going on over here in beautiful Maui?
Well, we are here, and we would like to have you take just a moment and tell these people some of the options that are happening with all the changes in healthcare laws. Now's the time to know what's going on.
A lot of changes. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do here in beautiful Maui. Let's talk a little bit about what options people have. Again, my name is Willie Martinez, and I've been a licensed agent for over 20 years, and I know that you're licensed as well. And we get questions all the time from people who ask us, what's going on with healthcare reform? Well, you know, it's the law, number one. You like it or not, it's here. So one of the things we have to find out with healthcare reform, what are the options that we have available to us? And there are really only 4 options, whether we're an individual, whether we have a family, or let's say he's a business owner with 4 employees or 4,000 employees. There are really only 4 options that all of us really have when we look at it. With healthcare reform, you know, we have to get major medical health insurance to comply with the new laws. And there are laws pertaining to, you know, what it includes. But basically, option number 1 out of 4 options is major medical insurance. And it's the same insurance you see today. There'll be maybe some slight changes next year where they have to accept everyone and other stuff, more details we'll get into later. But option number 1 is also the most expensive. A lot of people are looking and saying, you know what, I can't afford it. You know, what are my other options? Well, there are 3 other options. Option number 2 has been around for well over 25 to 30 years, and that's like major medical with higher deductibles, so it can lower the cost of your premiums. Now, the only problem with that, as we all know, is that now you have deductibles out of pocket for a few $1,000s, co-insurance for a few $1,000s more. So now you're looking at $4,000 or $5,000 per year per adult, and you're still paying the premiums. So now a lot of people are going to have a challenge to pay those out-of-pocket expenses, right?
Sure.
So that's option 2. Now, option 3 has been around also for several years, and a lot of corporations are utilizing it, and individuals. But we have to point out what all the options are for all of us, of course. And option 3 is where you get a high deductible major medical insurance, and then you buy like a supplemental type of small insurance benefit plan that help covers those gaps, help covers the deductibles and co-insurance, so that we don't have to pay for it. And that's been around for years. But the only challenge with that is now you have to pay for 2 different plans, and some people cannot afford that as well. That really only leaves option number 4. And option number 4 is great for people who are challenged at the moment financially and say, look, I can't afford those first 3 options. What other options do I have? Well, there are companies, hundreds of companies out there that sell supplemental type plans, consumer-driven healthcare plans, mini medical plans. There are many different names for them. Been around for years. Many insurance companies that sell them, and they have little insurance benefits. So you'll have some insurance benefits for hospitalization, some for doctor visits, some for accidents, some for dental and vision, and a lot of different benefits, a lot of different packages. Option number 4 will not comply with the healthcare reform laws, but you can't afford the first 3 options, and at least you have to get something. So if you go to the hospital, you go to a doctor, you have an accident, you have some type of coverage. So even though it won't comply with it, it's better to have some benefits than to have none. And of course, there's also dental insurance benefits that we can help them with, and other type of benefits, depending on what your needs are. But the important thing is that we have answers, we have solutions. Everyone is different, so we have to sit down with them to find out what their needs are, so we can recommend, you know, show you the 4 options, and then you decide which options for you, okay? So we're going to get back with people out here in beautiful Maui. And then later on,
all over the country.
And later, we're going to join that guy Omar, do some singing with him, maybe do some karaoke with him.
No question.
We're going to form a trio, so we have to tell Omar, forget the duo. This is going to be a trio here in Hawaii, so we're all going to sing together. Hopefully they won't run away from us when they hear us start singing.
They're going to join in. We're going to be a choir.
Omar.
Especially if they talk to us what we're doing, well, we're going to build our choir.
Oh, we're going to build a choir. So mahalo. I want to say mahalo, aloha, and thank you for allowing me to be here in beautiful Maui.
Pleasure. Aloha.